What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So today we're going to take a look at a story. You guys sent me an email asking me about FERS, so FERS retirement. So we're going to take a look at that. And then I also want to show you, because I have people asking me about, well, who qualifies? Who qualifies for the elimination? The elimination of weapon GPO is now here. Social Security Fairness Act was passed. So who qualifies? What groups qualify? And I know I say police officers, firefighters, and teachers, but when it comes down to it, there are a lot more people that do qualify. So we're going to go over a list. Now, this list is not complete, okay? So you are going to still have some people that qualify that are not going to be on this list, but it'll give you an idea. Then I'm also going to take a look at the states, because there are certain states that if you're in this state, then you probably, and you're paying into a pension, you probably will qualify as a result of the elimination of weapon GPO. So that's what we're going to focus on in this video. But first off, you guys can do me a favor. Please like the video. And if you're watching this video and you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. Okay, so Brian had a question. Let's go ahead and take a look at Brian's question. It says, does this affect government workers who are collecting a FERS retirement pension? I have seen it does and seen it doesn't. So very confused. If you can let me know, I would appreciate it. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to show you information, and this is coming from the Social Security website. I just pulled it up here. So weapon GPO elimination at the top here, and let's take a look at FERS. So when it comes to FERS, the Federal Employees Retirement System, FERS, is designed to integrate with Social Security. Employees covered under FERS pay Social Security taxes, so they are generally eligible to collect Social Security benefits along with their FERS pension and any personal savings, e.g. through the Thrift Service Plan, TSP. The windfall elimination provision, WEP, affects individuals who receive a pension from an employment where Social Security taxes are not withheld, e.g. certain state and local government jobs. However, if your FERS service includes paying into Social Security, WEP typically does not apply. So that's very important. So if you are paying into Social Security and paying into a pension at the same time, well, then this doesn't apply. WEP and GPO will not apply to you. Government pension offset. GPO reduces Social Security spousal or survivor benefits if the individual is receiving a pension from a government job not covered by Social Security. Again, since FERS includes Social Security coverage, GPO generally does not apply. And looking at some of the key points that to determine your impact, it says, did you contribute to Social Security while you were working in your FERS covered job? If yes, Social Security benefits should not be reduced by WEP or GPO. If no, and you have another non-Social Security covered pension, WEP or GPO might apply. Okay, so hopefully I laid that out, and so you guys understand when it comes to the difference between FERS and older retirement systems when it comes to federal employees. Okay, so now I want to go over some of the different groups that could qualify as a result of the elimination of weapon GPO. Now, understand, just because I'm saying teachers, it doesn't mean teachers all over the U.S. Some teachers qualify, some don't. Some teachers right now are paying into a pension. They're also paying into Social Security, so they're not going to qualify. But if you're only paying into a pension, then you could qualify. Okay, so right here it says jobs impacted by WEP and GPO. Public school teachers. States with independent pension systems for educators, e.g. state teachers, retirement systems, do not contribute to Social Security. The key is here, if you do not contribute to Social Security, then you probably are going to fall in that category where this weapon GPO will allow you to receive an increase, because before they were reducing your benefits. Okay, next category here, we're looking at police officers and firefighters. So law enforcement and emergency personnel working under state-specific pension systems. So in my situation, I work for a local county, and we paid into a pension, but we did not contribute to Social Security. So I qualify for as a result of the elimination of weapon GPO, that will benefit me when I get to the age where I start collecting Social Security. But that's only if this law remains. Now, if they make changes to this law, then I could be impacted in the future. However, right now, I would be able to receive an increase to my benefits just based on the fact that they've eliminated weapon GPO. Whereas if weapon GPO was still in play, I would see that reduction. Okay, let's move forward. Federal employees, pre-1984. Okay, so not all federal employees. So it says covered under the Civil Service Retirement System, CSRS, instead of the Social Security's FERS system. Okay, so we just talked about this. There was just a story that we just went over talking about FERS. And so if you do fall under the CS RS, then guess what? You qualify for an increase based on the elimination of weapon GPO. Okay, state government employees includes state workers like administrative staff, healthcare professionals, and others in state pension plans. Local government employees, city and county workers, such as municipal utility employees, public health officials, and librarians. Public transit workers, employed by public transportation agencies with their own pensions. Judges and elected officials, not all elected officials, but some. State and local judges are elected officials in non-Social Security covered positions. Public university employees, professors, administrators, and staff covered by independent university retirement systems. Healthcare workers, public sector professionals working in state-run or municipal hospitals. Okay, and this is where nurses come in, and I know some people called me out on that. I wasn't saying nurses. Yes, nurses, some nurses do qualify for this increase. Special district employees includes workers in water, utility, and other specialized district-based roles. And so that's a list of jobs that could qualify under weapon GPO, the elimination of weapon GPO. Now, as I stated, this list is not complete. So you do have some other people that will qualify, but I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of the different areas where people could qualify for this increase. Now, I want to go over the states. This is important too. So when we're looking at certain states, California, I live in California right now. So California is one of the states where we have a pension system, and it's very popular. We have PERS. We also have, in the counties, you have different pension systems. And so if you live in California, if you live in Texas, if you live in Massachusetts, if you live in Illinois, if you live in Louisiana, if you live in Ohio, these are states that are common to have these pension plans set up. And so if you live in these states, if you don't know anything right now, and I'll go back to say this, if you are currently retired and you're looking at this information, you're saying, well, I don't know if I qualify. The first thing that I would do is I would reach out to the people who are sending you your pension checks. That's the first place that I would go. And then you can start looking at, okay, well, do I work in these states? Okay, if you work in these states, then you might be in a situation where it's likely that you will be impacted by the elimination of weapon GPO. And then you can also look at the Social Security website to get a little bit more information. You can call the Social Security Administration. You can ask them this question. But the bottom line is the people who are paying you your pension, they're going to know, because they're going to know how you contributed. And so that's the key there. If you contributed to the pension only and you didn't contribute to Social Security, well, guess what? You're probably in that category. Now, if you sign up, if you go to the Social Security Administration website and you sign up for a My Social Security account, guess what? They're going to show you how much you contributed. And when I look at mine, it goes way back to before I started working in law enforcement. And so I know, okay, well, I was not contributing to Social Security. But guess what? I was contributing to Medicare. Okay, so they take a little bit from Medicare as well. But in my situation, I contributed to Medicare, but I didn't contribute to Social Security. So that should give you a clue there as well. Well, I wasn't contributing, but I was paying into a pension. So hopefully this information was helpful. If you guys have any questions, you can leave it in the comments below. You can also send me an email, david@thetecshow.com. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.